course of 2 days, countless tries. I really wanted to do it in a genuine Group 1 car, so not a Vision GT car, and also without any upgrades. Alright, this one was a really fun race. There was actually dynamic weather in it, but as soon as you start the championship, you have a certain type of weather, when it will rain or if it will rain. And if you then restart within that race, then you keep the same rain. And yeah, maybe it's a little bit cheating, but I got a race where there was only a very slight drizzle in the middle of the race. Instead of like 2 or 3 laps full on rain. I really do like rain. A couple of episodes ago, I spent like 2 days again also on the Red Bull Ring in the rain, and there I really was trying to get a race with super heavy rain, just to learn the wet weather driving. But for now, this one, it's also such a long race, at least for me it is. It's really easy to make a mistake or be bumped off by the AI in 10 laps. So I really was like, yeah, you know what, a little bit drier race, fine with me. By the way, I didn't say hello yet, so welcome to welcome to another episode in the deep playthrough of GT7. We are in menu book, I think this is 42, the Group 1 prototype cars, 3 races. I hope that the last 2 will be a little bit easier, but I'm not sure. But this one really, especially at the start, I was like, how can I ever win in this car? I went on the forums and people use like, I think an LM55, I don't know what it is. It's a VGT car, a Jaguar maybe, or a Peugeot. I will quickly check that out. But that is apparently the car to take. Other people took like the Formula supercar, like the F1 car. But yeah, I find that really too unimmersive. I think it was LM55 GT7. It's the Mazda LM VGT. Apparently that is really a car easier to win in. But I really wanted to take a real life Group 1 car, and the car that they proposed for this one is a Toyota. There are like 2 or 3 Toyota Group 1 cars, real life Le Mans cars, prototypes. And in the end, I tried it, but at that time I also didn't knew the track that well. I do think you can win in it probably. But I landed on this Peugeot HDI FAP. I think it's actually a diesel engine. Because I was looking at the stats, and the stats were like, I don't know, 700 horsepower instead of 500 something of the Toyotas. And especially the torque. The torque is like almost, I don't know, 1000 Newton meter or 900 or so compared to 500 of the Toyotas. So I really was like, yeah, that car on paper is really much quicker. Performance points wise, it was not that much of a difference. But yeah, it worked out in the end. It really, at one point I was getting closer, and a couple of times I was in second or even in first, but then either I got bumped off the track or I made a mistake myself. So it really just has to click, and this race it clicked. So I will, yeah, quickly also, shall I do that? Yeah, watch the replay from the inside, because I'm curious whether it was a bit of a clean race. I also want to race more or less clean. I don't want to use AI cars as bumper cars into bumpers or buffers into corners just to make the corner by bumping into them. So I do think it was relatively clean, but in a race like this I don't mind that a minor contact, because the AI also constantly bumps you off the track. They sometimes really act like you're not there. Or by the way, no, I will leave the inside cockpit view. But let's watch the outside. I do think it's a pretty epic race. Yeah, so really happy with this one, that it finally worked. Right. There's like a whole panel to the left there as well. Right, that was a clean pass. I really do find the design of this car epic, absolutely epic. It looks like a water drop, but it's beautiful rims, beautiful livery with that chrome and that blue. It's an amazing looking car, I find. Right, this is always really tricky, getting past these guys in a relatively clean way. These two, the light blue one and the white and black one. Where are we? We are on the inside there. Alright, minor contact. That was my mistake. I went wide into him accidentally. This is the first race in the career that I do where actually tire wear is an issue and weather and petrol. It's amazing actually. It's really cool, I think, to factor in all those extra variables. There may have been a bit of contact here. No, I'm just going over the grass, fine. Because you really want to get past them without having to brake to their slowness. Because that you lose so much momentum otherwise, and it will be harder to catch within the amount of laps to catch the first place cars, because those are much quicker. So you really want to overtake with the least amount of time spent. And this whole section, this is a big overtake point in this race in Suzuka. That last corner, I think it's the maybe R130 or so, I don't know, but that last super fast left-hander, that's really where I can keep it floored. I did had to, actually I'm a bit proud of myself. Initially when I had the car, I did increase the downforce because it's quite a corner rich, there are a lot of corners in this track. But then through that left-hander, even if I only looked at the inside curb, the car would spun out. And then I applied a little bit more camber, a little bit more toe in. And I also increased the rear downforce a little bit compared to the front. I think that was the reason why it spun out, because I initially put too much front downforce compared to the rear. But after that, the car felt really nice on the track, and also through that very fast left-hander, I could just keep it floored. Earlier I was lifting off, etc. Maybe that was because I was not that good at the track car combination at the time yet, I don't know, but at least with my minor adjustments to the settings, the car felt absolutely great. But this is a really good point, important point for overtaking. After that fast corner where the AI brakes a little bit too much, you can really catch them on the little straight after that corner, and then or outbrake them in this braking zone. By the way, driving with traction control off, no assists. I do think in this car you don't really need traction control. Wheel spin is not really an issue. Unless you have too much steering input and you apply full throttle in second or third, you will spin out. But you just have to get a feel for that. Man, these rims are amazingly well recreated. The whole light aluminum material color is very well captured, I find. What corner is this? This is the uphill left-hander. No real contact. I may push them a bit wide, but there are clean overtakes. That one as well, right? It was not like I was pushing him wide. Yeah, that one was maybe a little bit contact. Yeah, over here there is no contact, so it was very minor. I'm not sure. Not sure whether I hit that Porsche. I don't get the correct. I can of course just change the angle. Yeah, slight contact here. Trying to push it in. But it's more like a grace than really bumping off the track. And over here I'm already, maybe there's, I think also probably slight grace, yes. Yeah, so it's not super clean, but I'm not gonna do it again. There are too many races and license tests, etc. still on the agenda. what kind of car is that? Ah, Tomahawk SRT, I guess. Wow, what a weird angle this is behind the driver. That's probably the side cockpit view, but there is no side. That's a one-seater, so then you get placed behind. Pretty cool, these open fenders. It says SRT. I'm not sure, but it would not surprise me. Five exhaust, if that is a Tomahawk. No, it's not a Tomahawk, I will check. GT7 SRT VGT. Ja, Dodge SRT Tomahawk. Again, minor nudge there, but it's also because they are really brake testing you often. They're really over braking. I don't understand how they still have such quick times when they in certain corners way over brake. No idea. Minor contact there, but the alternative was losing a lot of speed by braking in a very fast corner. So then I would really have to have lost quite a bit of time. So yeah, again, it's more of a nudge than anything. I think that's just part of racing. Although, of course, I do prefer to do it fully clean, but yeah, it is what it is. epic sounds in that corner. There was one car that really screams through that corner, that U-turn, all at the end of the clip. It's at 787. That is pretty damn epic. Let's listen to that. Pretty epic. Right, we're still in 10th place here. I don't understand. think there's actually a bit of outside damage. I was not aware that was in the game. The glass of the left headlight is smashed. Interesting. I was not aware that aesthetic damage modeling was in the game. Right, and was this now? Yeah, that was the first place car. Very nice. Next race will be up on Saint Croix. It's like a fictional circuit. And I am again going to use real life Le Mans car, Group 1 car, but this time I will take another one because we already, I think, did a circuit experience in this Peugeot 908, I think it is, earlier, and now this race, which basically took like 2 days. So I will mix it up, just also to get familiar with other Group 1 cars. So I think we will be going, we can buy it now. We need a car with top speeds, because there are a lot of long straights in that track. I honestly don't really know which one is the best for that, but I remember reading something that's the Toyota TS050. I'm not 100% sure, but that it has quite good top speeds. Yeah, so we have two options. 882 pp, 859. The pp limit is 950. 670 horsepower, 68 torque, 493. Yeah, this one has way less, but it has higher somehow. It's much lighter, or much lighter. 165 kilograms lighter. Yeah, I don't know which one to take. We have another one here, 529. This is 2012, 2016, 2021. 900 kg, 900 pp. Performance numbers are a bit all over the place with these cars. Yeah, I have no idea which car to take. I do know that if you take the Sauber Mercedes or older ones, they have really the 787B, they have really high top speeds. But honestly, I once did this race. Is for me, it's not like a classical race. I don't really like it that there's such a big gap in production year of the competitors. I would like to have like an older race with 80s, 90s and maybe early 2000s, and then another class with everything up from there, newer from there. So I'm not going to drive those older cars, although I like them personally better. But this, for me, I'm just imagining it's more of like a little bit more modern Le Mans racer prototype event. I also know there's this Porsche 919, which apparently is very well handling. I will probably use it on the last race, Daytona. But I doubt whether it really has high top speed. But yeah, for this one, you know what? I will just go with this one. Let's just try it. The TS030 hybrid was Toyota's first ever hybrid race car prototype. Developed specifically to compete in the 2012 24 Hours of Le Mans World Endurance Championship. Oh man, I already drove this car on Toyota. Yeah, I already have this one. So let's leave this one. We already drove it. We will mix it up. I'm going with this one. This prototype was introduced at Le Mans 2016 as Toyota's latest hope at finally tasting victory. The naturally aspirated V8 of its predecessor TS040 is replaced with a V6 twin turbo. In fact, almost everything from the battery system to the aerodynamics has been redesigned from the ground up. While its 986.2 bhp power outputs may be similar to the TS040, the driving experience couldn't be more different. Alright, so it is 986, so that is probably the... I find that really confusing. That is probably... Alright, I really cannot stand this song. I need to get out of here. I hate it so, with such a vengeance. Anywho, the performance... God damn it. Alright, I will just go to garage. And we also don't have that stupid music. The performance numbers that you see... Why don't I see... off to the left. I think that is only the combustion engine. But the total performance number is combustion plus electrical motors. So, what a weird color, that yellow. Why not make that black? That looks really ridiculous. Or any other color than this soft yellow. But it looks like a ground paint, like the base paint. The base layer of painting. But yeah, so I do think these cars are more powerful than what... That's again such a weird design decision. Why would you only indicate half of the power output in the car specs? I have no idea. Just at the very least put the total combustion engine plus electrical motor output in between brackets at least, besides the combustion engine output. But yeah, maybe that is just me. I do find the shape of these Le Mans racers sometimes really cool, like the one that we drove on Suzuka. Other times also really weird. Especially the front. They're really comical looking almost. Anyways, we are going to use this car. Let's also do the tickets now. Oh, nice! This is a nice price. God damn it. Very nice. $917 Legend. I wonder how expensive it is. Let's quickly check if we can buy it here. I doubt it. It's probably a Legend car. Oh man, this music and this, that's the reason for me to not go into Brand Central. It's such atrocious music. 1 million. Alright, so that's a nice nice price. Alright, next episodes we are going over here and driving some Le Mans racers on circuit de Saint Croix. Ah, wow. We also have to maybe do a different pit stop strategy. I wonder whether... I don't think soft tires will make it 10 laps. Ah, number of laps, only 8. I was looking at the number of cars, 20. I already found it a bit more much, 20. Anyways, we will figure that all out in the next episodes. Alright guys, we'll keep this one like it is now, and we'll continue in the next one. Hope you enjoyed, hope to see you there. For the meantime, don't forget always to keep on gaming. Later.